Now y'all clowning this man for having real human feelings. Jealousy and a little bit, this mind, a little territorialism. That's a healthy, normal part of any human experience. Why y'all clowning this man for feeling some type of way that his baby mama's, cheeks was out here? Y'all should be clowning him for taking it. Because why are we in there? Why you took it to the public? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you took it to the public, something that y'all should have discussed privately. However, period, the mere fact that he felt some type of way, that Keke D. Palmer, motherly cheeks was out here, you know what I'm saying, next to Usher, with a little flirting, with a little situation going on. The fact that that baby was in his feelings about that, I don't know why y'all are clowning him. Hello, welcome back to Benny's Take. I'm your girl, Benny, and today I'm bringing you yet another, get ready with me while we chat about just what's been going on that I've been seeing online. Today in particular, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be talking about the whole, Keke and his boyfriend, not his boyfriend, Keke and her boyfriend, the whole, drama that they had going on over this weekend. That's what we're going to be talking about. So grab your makeup, if you got it, we getting ready for church. We getting ready to, go into the house of the Lord. So go ahead and get your makeup. It is Sunday today. Get your makeup. Or if you're watching this in the evening or whatever, take off your makeup, get your little glass of wine, whatever you need to do. Get yourself together, because we're going to be talking, and we're going to be talking honestly, because a lot of y'all is lying. A lot of y'all be lying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be pretending y'all don't be heard about things that are actually normal to be heard about. So by now, you probably have already heard the whole, situation with Keke and her boyfriend and the father of her child. So if you have not heard what happened, basically Keke D. Palmer was out, living her best life as she should. You know what I'm saying? She was out here at a concert, with Usher. And I guess somehow, I don't know how it all happened, but she ended up on the stage. And, there was a little flirting. You know what I'm saying? There was a little, there's a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? There was a little bit of a flirting that was definitely going on. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Keke D. Palmer, she dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like she was out here like dressed to the gods. You know what I mean? Sis had a see-through dress with those little bodysuit. Essentially, them cheeks was out. Y'all, their motherly cheeks was out. Because one thing about Keke, baby, I'm telling you, before she was a mother, you know what I'm saying? Her cheek was out here. Don't get me wrong. But these motherly cheeks she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, these nutritious cheeks she got going on. Yo, them cheeks was chicking. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like women. I don't even like women's like that. But I was like, dang, Miss Keke, that is some, nutritious booty. You know what I'm saying? That is some nutritious booty. So the booty was out. She looked gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And she dressed the way that she dressed. Now, this video is not about me telling folks how they should dress. I hope y'all not taking that from that. Dress however way you want to dress. If you want to be a city girl, cool. If you want to be, Martha Stewart, cool. If you trying to be out here, you know what I'm saying, like covered, bloody, sanctified, holy, however way you want to dress up, child, that's your business. I am never going to be able to tell somebody what they should or should not do with their body, because again, everybody has autonomy over their body, Every woman, every man should dress up the way they want to dress. However, come a period, the chicks was out. You know what I'm saying? And because the chicks was out, I was looking because the chicks was out. I was like, dang, them chicks. And I wasn't the only one that was like, dang, them chicks. Because Mr. Raymond himself, Mr. Usher himself, that baby said, damn. He had that look that was like, okay, Miss Kiki. You know what I'm saying? He had that look that was like, I'm ready to be a stepdaddy. Be your baby daddy. You know, that baby said, go ahead and leave your baby daddy, because me and you, after seeing them chicks, me and you know what I'm saying? We go together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get our lawyers to go ahead and draft up, you know, the adoption papers. You know, we gonna go ahead and get, you know, the lawyers to talk to us about what we need to do to move forward with this wedding. Mr. Raymond himself was out here like, y'all, I see the chicks. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I see the chicks. So the chicks was definitely seen by Mr. Raymond and by everybody that had eyes. You know what I'm saying? We all saw the chicks. The chicks was marvelous. Now, this one is a concealer by Lawless Concealer. It's a full coverage. I'm going to get closer. All of that stuff. I will link everything in the description box so the girlies know what's going on. Anyways, so then at that point, like, we see the cheeks, Mr. Raymond sees the cheeks, everybody's seeing cheeks. A video now circulates. Somebody posted on like their Twitter or whatever the case is. The boyfriend, Kiki's boyfriend at the time, first of all, what's that baby's name?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
What is this baby's name? Google is saying this man's name is Darius Jackson. Not the Darius Jackson that we all know. Not that tail. His name is Darius Jackson, yo. So Darius, you know what I'm saying? Darius was like, what's going on? You know, why you in that outfit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are the chicks out in the concert? You know what I mean? That's what Darius says. Let me go ahead and make sure I know exactly what Darius says. You know, because we're not going to have no confusion. You know, we're not going to have no turmoil on my page. So Darius goes ahead and responds, you know, because Usher was serenading, you know, Keke, and she was out there just, you know, taking it, doing a little swirl, a little something, a little just, you know, a little something for the kid. You know, so now Darius goes ahead and says, it's the outfit though. You a mom. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, I think the internet was like, what you're not going to do is come for Keke D. Palmer. So the internet came for him. And when the internet came for him for talking about his baby's mom's outfit, you know what I'm saying? He then says, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife. Pause. Y'all are not married, right? We're going to get into that. And mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Darius is letting us know that he got some standards. You know what I'm saying? And he got morals to what I believe. I rest my case. You know, that baby was like, mic drop. You know what I'm saying? That baby did a mic drop. So that's the whole situation that happened. So to sum it all up, Keke done went out at a concert with Usher. Usher serenades her with her booty cheeks out. She happily obliged, you know what I'm saying? And the boyfriend gets mad because he has morals and standards. I know that the girlies might get mad at this, or people in general might be like, oh, why are you thinking this is okay? Let me be clear again. I am not trying to be no pick Misha. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to pick his side. I'm not trying to take anybody's side. What I am trying to say is that why are we shaming this man for literally having emotions that is natural to all of us? We all feel jealous. We all feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And his name is Darius Jackson, that don't nobody really knew of before KEKE. And we talking about Usher. You know, your partner is standing on stage with ushers with her motherly cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is bound to make anybody feel like, wait a minute, just a little bit territorial. There is nothing wrong with feeling like that, but there is everything wrong for you to claim that you have these morals and you have these standards for your family to then go on social media and publicly drag your family. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality is, it's not that KEKE has been dressing in a muumuu since she got, she became a mother. KEKE has not been in no muumuu. You know what I'm saying? KEKE has been out here showcasing cheeks, giving us body, giving us hips, giving us thigh. Like, KEKE has been out here KEKE has been giving us all of the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Now, the difference is, on most of those occasions, Darius, you was there. You was there with her. You was there to see the chicks be cheeky. And you was there to be like, yep, that's my baby mamas. That's my girlfriend. You feeling like, okay, I have this baddie by my side. You didn't have a problem with her cheeks until her cheeks was outside without you. Her cheeks was outside without you. And her cheeks was on the stage with a superstar, a big, handsome superstar like whatchamacallit. What's that baby's real name? Usher. What's Usher's real name? Raymond somebody. You know, until her cheeks was out here with the mega movie star, and you felt a little jealous, and you felt a little, some type of way, which is normal, which is valid. Don't nobody should be shaming this man for this. I'ma stand on this hill. That is a valid feeling to have. To be like, yo, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody has autonomy over their own body. I know that. I understand that. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, there's a certain level of like, this person is mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person, like, you're a little bit more territorial. It's like, this, this is my person. Like, we go together. We go together, and it's like the way they show up can affect me. Us pretending that this man doesn't have a right to be affected or doesn't have the right to have his feelings to be hurt because, these, chicks that he's privately privy to are now on a stage with a handsome man that is not him. He's valid in feeling like that, and I don't think we should downplay that. What he's not valid again in feeling is then to drag your said, your said baby mama or your said girlfriend to the public. All this shows to me that, one, you guys have loose boundaries. Two, you guys have poor communication standards, that y'all have not really talked these things out. If y'all are going to be as close as having a baby together, KEKE been KEKE this whole time. You know what I'm saying? KEKE been dressing like KEKE this whole time. So why are these conversations not being had? Why were y'all not already having these conversations? And if you didn't already have this conversation, why take it to us? Why are we involved? Like, why are we in this? Darius, why are we in this? That's a conversation to be like, yo, it really hurt my feelings when I saw you being out there with that man. I felt jealous. Because here's the thing. I don't even personally think this is about the outfit. Like, I think the outfit made it worse, but I don't think this is about the outfit. Because there are videos circulating of him essentially, he was out here showing her booty. Like, she was twerking and he was recording her twerk, so close. Like, her booty was so close to his camera. He was recording her twerk and she was happily twerking, and he posted that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you posted that. So you are okay with her being sexy. You are okay with her body being like, sexy in that way. Maybe you are not okay with her body being sexy in that way without you. Without you there. And then also another man being present. Those are things you communicate about. Every relationship is different. So like I said, I'm not saying Keke needs to like, no, like every relationship is different. Certain boundaries people feel comfortable with, other boundaries people do not feel comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know who your person is, and if they do fall short, talk about it privately. Why I feel like people are now, dragging him, and why I feel like people may have come for him is because now you're almost like, first of all, you're taking this in public, which is not helpful, because now you're also now embarrassing her. Even if you may have felt like her action were embarrassing to you, two wrongs don't make a right. You now coming over here essentially almost like embarrassing her. I don't think that's doing anything to actually help you communicate. It's showing that you, sir, also have low standards. Because a healthy standard to me feels like if I'm hurt and my feelings are, I'm feeling like, in my feelings, which is perfectly normal again, but communicate it in a way that then doesn't embarrass your girlfriend or the mother of your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what y'all think. As far as like him taking it to the public, for one. And then two, now you're gonna get a lot of people to look at you sideways because now you're talking about how she can't dress because she's a mom. Y'all, people's lives do not end just because they're mothers. You know what I'm saying? People's lives do not need to end. Like, being a mother is not a death sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would hope that I don't have kids, so all these opinions are bound to change. Maybe I'll feel differently about these things, but I don't think that people really need to halt their lives and halt their lives. Oh my God. Africans, an age before a word always be tripping us up. You know what I'm saying? Especially Congolese. Let me not speak generally for all Africans. But Congolese people, child, if you put an H before a word, it just be having me in a chokehold, Till this day, my mother cannot tell the difference between, house and hyphone. She'll be like hyphone and then say house. You know what I'm saying? You just be like, God dang, like, give us a break. But anyway, my point is, being a mother does not mean that now your life is on hold. Like, your life doesn't end a motherhood. She's clearly comfortable in her body. She clearly feels like, and the way she's snapping back, y'all, let me tell you right now, even now, I feel like I dress relatively modestly. I guess the girlies could call it modestly. But I still be out here, I be showing a little, little thigh action, a little belly action every now and then. I still be out here. Now, I'm not out here dressing like maybe Keke did or maybe Keke would, because I got a hater that is known as Petunia. My belly Petunia will not let me be great. Girl, you've been here a second. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's important to let people miss you, like leave every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, Petunia, girl, you have overstayed your welcome. You don't ever leave, But if Petunia wasn't like a consistent member, a part of my life, who knows? Maybe I'll be out here. You know what I'm saying? And especially if I just gave birth and then my body look even remotely as snatched and just like gorgeous as Keke's has, yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'ma be. You know what I mean? The temptation is gonna be hard for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like, dang, like, if I snap back like that, I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. Let me say a little something. It could happen. So I think maybe him also saying that, oh, because you're a mother, you shouldn't dress like that. Even though all this time, Keke been dressing like that, you ain't had a problem with it. You only had a problem with it because, you was not there and there was another man involved. And Keke is a performer. So maybe with her, it was just like, oh, this moment, let me not act too shy. Let me just, get into the moment. Who knows what her reasonings were? But again, we are all talking about it because you decided to drag her publicly. If you did not, we are not talking about this, because now a lot of mothers, a lot of women are gonna feel like, wait a minute, like, no, why are you acting like we are somehow, you know, non-existent because we are mothers? Why does that mean that now we are no longer sexy because we are mothers? Why does that mean that we can no longer show up and really just like have autonomy over our bodies and do as we please because we are mothers? I feel like people took it there and they wouldn't have taken it there as you handled this, privately. And I hope, now I'm just inferring, that if this was something that he brought to Keke's attention privately, be like, yo, babe, like, this really made me feel uncomfortable. This really made me feel, some type of way, like he just rubbed me the wrong way. I felt jealous. I felt like what is mine is just like, out here for the world to see. Like, if you express those feelings in a loving, in a more, in a more kind manner, I'm inferring, or at least I'm hoping, that Keke would be able to hear him and actually validate, his feelings, and actually, be like, dang, I didn't realize this would land, like this for you. You know what I'm saying? And so I just hope, that moving forward, if they are still together, because I heard that now they done unfollowed each other. Now he done deleted all of his pictures, all of her pictures on his page. It's just like, it's too much. I'm like, y'all, like, this did not have to be like this if y'all took it, privately, and handled it privately. You know what I'm saying? But then again, who am I to tell people how they should, react to the emotions? I would hope that was handled privately, And then, last thing before I even forget, Keke has said multiple times that she is single until she's married. So that's another thing, another layer that I feel like needed to be communicated. You know what I'm saying? Keke, if she feels like she is single until you've put a ring on it, then she would feel justified, like, well, I am single. I don't have a ring on my finger. I don't have a man. You know what I'm saying? So I can be out here just like living my life. She has said she considers herself single until she's married. Now things are tricky because now you got a kid together, y'all are co-parenting and all those different things. Like, it just becomes, it's harder to be like, well, I'm single until I'm married, when there's like also children involved. It can just feel like a whole nother mess, because now y'all a family. Whether you're married or not, y'all a family. There's a kid involved. Y'all will always have to deal with each other for the rest of your lives. That kid is there. Y'all are tied that way. So there's always that aspect to consider. But Keke has said she is single until she's married. And me, I went ahead on my TikTok and I posed this question: should your boyfriend or your girlfriend tell you how to dress or how to just like behave in public if you guys are not, married, or you guys are not together, you're just boyfriend and girlfriend? Do they have the right to do that? And people had like different, feelings and different opinions on that. Mine remains, and I feel like, wait a minute, I didn't do my eyebrows. Oh God. Let's try this again. All right, eyebrows. Why did I do this last? I always do this first. Yo, this was so childish. My thoughts on that are that you give respect to your partner in any stage of your relationship. Your partner should feel heard while you guys are dating. Your partner should feel like their feelings and their, thoughts and their opinions are validated while you guys are dating, while you guys are married. In any stage of your relationship, that should be something that is, that is considered. That is just my personal opinion, because we gotta start somewhere, and with everything in my life, the way you speak with me, the way you speak to me, the way you come on about with these things makes all the difference, because if you come at me like, hey, like, I really, I see that you really like this outfit, but I really feel uncomfortable, especially with me not there, like, it's an insecurity you may have, and I want my partner to be able to share all of them with me at any stage of the relationship, whether we be boyfriend and girlfriend, whether we be, engaged, whether we be married. Like, I want my partner to be able to be honest with how he really feels about about things, because men have feelings too, ladies. Men have feelings too. They be feeling certain things, and dating is really the whatchamacallit. It's almost like the interview process of if the goal, because not everybody's goal is marriage. Yo, my camera keeps being very disrespectful. What I was saying was, if the goal is marriage for, both of you, then I feel like the dating process really is the time for me to see, like, wait, okay, what are their values around this? Like, if I have to speak up my mind, how are they reacting? You know what I'm saying? The dating period is that phase where we get to see whether we are a match or not. So things that bother you, you should be able to bring it up in the dating page, not page, the dating stage. Things that make you feel uncomfortable, you need to be able to talk about it during the dating phase, because if it's something that you guys can move past and work through, by all means, talking about it will be helpful. And if it's a difference that it's like we just cannot get on the same page about this, then that's your indication, okay, maybe I need a different partner who maybe shares my beliefs or maybe shares my way of life. So these things need to be brought up. So if you hate my skirts, you know what I'm saying, you need to be able to be like, girl, I don't think you be thinking you ate in that skirt, it don't be giving what you think it gave. Or it makes me feel uncomfortable when you talk to such and such. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Kindly, respectfully, lovingly, privately, I would hope. Because don't nobody need to be in y'all's business. We are in y'all's business because y'all make it our business. You know what I'm saying? So talk about these things. Talk about these things privately. And I feel like in the dating stage, this is where you should bring all of those things up. I'm insecure about this. This makes me feel bad. Can you not do this? I would like for you to do this instead. And the way you guys are able to compromise, the way you guys are able to talk about it, will really determine, like, okay, if I was to marry this person, if I was to be like, all right, this is the person that I decide I'm going to go all out with, are they able, to honor my boundaries? Are they able to, respect me both publicly and privately? Are they able to do all of these things that essentially matter to me? You should be able to use that stage and be like, if these things bother me or these things do not bother me, and then just like carry on. It shouldn't be a thing of like, well, now I have to have an attitude. And again, all of these things, I keep saying this because y'all be taking a clip and running with it. I'm saying all of these things needs to happen lovingly, kindly, and respectfully. It's not giving no toxic energy like I forbid you. You cannot do, sir, ma'am, who are you forbidding? God has not given me a spirit of fear, and I fear no man. You're not forbidding nothing. You're not coming to your partner with that kind of energy like you are the supervisor where you can forbid things. No, but you are definitely should definitely be feeling free to be like, this is making me feel uncomfortable. Can we talk about it? What is the compromise? What does our relationship look like? What does boundaries for us look like? Maybe, you leave your cheeks out when I'm present, Maybe your cheeks are out, I'm just trying to, give scenarios. Maybe your cheeks are out if it's just with your girlfriends, Maybe the cheeks are only out if it's in certain situations. Like, whatever the compromise is, you should be able to talk about it in the dating stages of your relationship so that you can know whether or not you guys are compatible in your values. You guys are able to compromise on some of the values and stand tall in others. But you have to talk about it while you're dating. So I don't think, maybe I would take accountability for this. Maybe I shouldn't have phrased it as far as like, can your boyfriend or girlfriend tell you what to do? Because that can easily be an answer of like, no. But framing it more as in like, how do y'all deal with differences when it comes to how you each show up in public? You know what I'm saying? Like, if the way you're showing up in public is making me feel a certain way, how are we dealing with that? How do y'all deal with that in y'all's relationship while you're still dating? You know what I'm saying? Because in the dating phase, that's essentially where you're practicing all of these things. You're practicing your communication. You're practicing, setting healthy boundaries. You're practicing how to disagree, politely and respectfully. It's in the dating stage that you're practicing all those things. How to be respectful of each other. What does respect look like for me? What does disrespect look like for me? So all these things are being tested out in the dating phases, and I feel like you should be able to talk about it with your partner. Like, no, this makes me feel uncomfortable. Maybe you don't do that. You know, maybe for our household, maybe we don't do that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But again, on TikTok, I should have framed it a little differently. So I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. I'm beginning to wrap this up. In conclusion, again, not telling anybody whether they should dress or not, because y'all be running with narratives. I'm not saying that at all. I am also not saying that, you know, this man was right in essentially taking this online and talking about, you know, his baby mother and his girlfriend in that light, talking about you and mom. Though I'm not saying he's right in that, but I am saying that his feelings and talking about like how it may have made him feel a certain way that KEKE was out there on top of this stage with Usher, a superstar, this famous, handsome, rich guy, richer than him, more famous than him. You know, him talking about him feeling insecure. I don't think there was anything wrong with that. I'm sorry. I just don't think there was anything wrong with him, you know, essentially voicing that. He should have voiced it in public. I agree. If people are gonna drag him for anything, they should drag him for the fact that he got us involved. That is all I'm saying. That is the summary of all I'm saying. But let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are your thoughts about all of this? You know, where is there anything that I may have missed? Do you disagree with me? Do you agree? What is something else you can add to this? Please do it all respectfully, because I do not go back and forth with people. I just block. So if you're coming on my page, you know, all kinds of cash crazy, talking about me in a way that is just, you know, rude and disrespectful and all of that, trust and believe it will be blocked. So to save you from the time, don't come on my page, you know. Cunning, all cash crazy. I just block. I don't go back and forth. But absolutely share your opinion respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, of course, you know what I mean? What's going on? What are the kids thinking? And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me, you know, on Facebook, follow me on Threads, because Instagram is trying out this new thing. I guess it's like the Twitter version of Instagram. I'm on there because, you know, the Saints said that's where we gotta be, and that's where I'm gonna be at. So definitely check me out. Everything is gonna be linked down in the description. Everything I put on my face, I will link. Everything y'all need to know about, you know, how to follow me, how to support me will be linked over down here. And also, I do have merch that will also be linking down there. Please support your girl, you know. I'm trying out with all this influencer stuff, so definitely show me some love, support, do all of the things. And also, yeah, tell me I look cute. Like, I don't want to always have to be asking y'all. Just like talk to me nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I look cute, just say it. You know, like right now, I think I look cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, get into it. I do look cute, so just say it. Okay? I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Z's.